Welcome everybody back to the Rodcast. You're with yours truly, A-Rod. I'm with a very, very special guy, man. One of the day ones for sure, Mr. AD.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you on, man.
And glad to be back.
We're basically neighbors.
Yeah,
when you be telling me.
Technically, yeah.
So, now this has been my guy since, 2017?
Like 2016.
Right? Yeah, 16 summer probably.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, this...
Hayes YMCA days.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, if you know, you know, for real. Those were some dark times, but good times. We made the best of it.
Yeah, it was a good time.
But nah, man, I got my guy on today. We got some fun topics to talk about on the Rodcast. Super excited. I'm really tired right now. I was at the Spurs and Rockets game last night, so
yeah, that's tough, huh?
It was.
That was a tough one.
It's only tough when your team gets like beaten like that, and then you're driving home in silence.
Yeah, but I mean, at least it's regular season.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean too much right now.
And I try to tell Spurs fans that too, but you know they got.
Yeah, but the Spurs are up. They're up right now. Rockets. I'm not gonna lie, you guys got a lot of talent, but you need Freddie.
Yeah.
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, we do.
You guys need Freddie.
I need Toronto Fred. So
yeah,
but we'll get into some basketball. The first thing I wanted to talk about with you, obviously, the NFL free agency is going crazy right now.
Yep.
We've seen some fun names shifting everywhere. The first thing I can think of, I saw Tua was the first one released this morning, and he got picked up by the Falcons.
Yep. I mean, Falcons, it's a good move for them. I mean, they got him and Pence now.
Yeah.
Only thing is Penix. Only thing with Tua, bro, is one, durability. Is he going to be available?
Yeah.
He's like one concussion away from retirement. Like not trying to be funny.
No, it's like for real.
And then the other thing is, the passing. But I mean, Penix isn't a great passer either. But
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of one of those situations where it's like it's a win-win because it's like, okay, you try him out. If he does well, he plays. And then if he's not doing well, then you just play Penix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then the Dolphins replaced Tua basically with Malik Willis.
Yeah, Willis. He's nice. I mean, they were saying during the the last couple weeks of the regular season, I remember I was watching the Packers and Ravens, and Love had gotten hurt in like the third quarter, and Willis had to come in. And he was killing. And they were saying rumors about the Dolphins wanting him like all the way like back then when the season was happening.
Well, they got it done.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. I think he could be a starter.
Yeah, another one that I thought was a cool signing. I wish he would have came to Houston because he's a hometown kid. Was Mike Evans going to the 49ers?
Ooh, yeah, that was
pretty solid.
That was the bomb of the day.
Nah, I don't even think so.
Well, who do you think was the bomb of the day? Oh, Walker.
Kenneth Walker
to the Chiefs.
Yes, Super Bowl MVP going to Kansas City. It's like these guys just don't go down. They rebuild, restack, and
yeah, I mean they're definitely rebuilding. And then Kelsey obviously re-signed for another year today.
Yeah, it definitely felt like he wasn't retiring because I feel like there would have been way more like eyes on that. Like this isn't how he would have wanted to go out.
No, for sure. I mean, I still can't believe Seahawks let Kenneth Walker walk.
Yeah.
I don't really understand. I mean, I understand like they didn't necessarily think they had the money to pay him. But, I mean, the other back that they have, he just tore his ACL. So I don't know if he's even going to play next year.
I don't know. I mean,
he was a Super Bowl MVP. We're not talking like, he's a pretty good running back. Like, no, he's a Super Bowl MVP, the whole playoff.
Yeah, I was going to say that whole postseason he was putting up numbers.
Yeah, whole postseason he was killing. So it's like, it's a pretty big loss.
Yeah, but that's part of the business, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still, bro, I'm a Cowboys guy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm still sick about Max Crosby, bro.
Oh yeah, that was another big signing. Crosby
that was who I wanted the Cowboys to go get him, but the Ravens got him, traded for him.
How much pressure is on the Ravens now with this signing? Because like, what other excuses can you have for this organization? Because let's be real, they always have amazing rosters. Yes, injuries are part of the game, but it's like you got Max Crosby now on your squad.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing you could say is they have a new head coach, right?
Agree.
Harbaugh's not there anymore, so it's going to be different coaching staff than like Lamar's ever had. Obviously, Lamar has to stay healthy.
Yep.
I mean, other than that, they don't really have any excuses. It's more of just, winning games.
Agree. I feel like a lot of NFL teams are probably, a lot of organizations besides the Seahawks are really like punching themselves because this season was very wide open for anyone to get that Super Bowl trophy.
Yeah, I mean, I think even next season will be, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I mean, okay, the Chiefs got Kenneth Walker, but Mahomes, he's not going to be back week 1.
Yeah, and you never know how someone recovers from like injuries, especially
For sure.
ACL. He's a little older, not old, but you just don't know how his body's going to react to something like that.
Yeah, and then, Seahawks lost Kenneth Walker. So it's not like, they have everyone returning.
I just need the Patriots to be dog crap again.
Well, yeah, I'm still, I mean, they got rid of Diggs.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's still a long way to go.
Yeah.
Long way to go. I just hope. I don't know, bro. I love the Cowboys. I've always been a Cowboys fan, and I just feel like, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be good again until Jerry drops.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine with me being a Texans fan. I'm trying to get Alex to join the good side, have a good time with the H. They actually play this year, too, in Houston, so that could be a fun trip we got to plan out.
Yeah, we got to go.
So
down.
But yeah, speaking of my Texans, man, you saw they signed David Montgomery.
Yeah, no, they traded for him.
Yeah. From
the Lions.
Yep,
because he wanted out.
I'm telling you, man, I really feel like obviously that postseason was very rough, but they did this with a rookie running back.
No, you guys had bro. The problem isn't the running game to me. One, Stroud, terrible in the postseason.
I agree.
Terrible, and that's coming from I'm not a fan, but you guys had. To me, I watched NFL all season. I thought you guys had the best defense in the league.
Oh yeah,
most violent, reckless, but everybody on the defense was just like a dog.
Exactly. Yeah,
and
that's what D'Amico makes.
Yeah, the defense would win you guys games. You know what I mean? It would make up for the poor offense. But Stroud has to be better. I saw him his rookie year.
Yeah, his amazing
rookie year. He was great. Last couple years ever since he's dropped off big time.
I agree. I did. I mean, to all those know, I'm a huge Stroud believer still. Like I said, with that last game to the Patriots, he didn't have Nico, which I mean that's the guy on offense for receiving for us. Tank Dell's was out all season. Joe Mixon didn't play, who we recently just released, which was kind of sucked, but you understood why, because whatever that mysterious injury situation he had, they said it was a Cheddar Bob incident, but I personally, I don't know.
Cheddar Bob.
But yeah, he didn't have that. Dalton Schultz gets hurt, so then you're going your fourth tight end who's a rookie. So don't get me wrong, CJ needs to take more like I'm that guy. I can handle whatever's being happened because it's the game of football. Injuries happen all the time, so you have to really have that faith and believe in your quarterback to really show you why he's your franchise quarterback.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, no, for sure. I'm not sitting here saying you guys should give up on him.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
But that's like everyone. You saw that guy was probably the most memes I've seen.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The postseason specifically, Pittsburgh and New England, both games I'm watching, and my biggest thing was he looked scared in the pocket.
Yes,
he didn't look.
He held the ball so long.
Yeah, he didn't look confident in the pocket, and then he was making these reckless turnovers because he looked like he was scared in the pocket, and then he would just try to make something out of nothing, and he would turn the ball over.
I agree, and just super frustrating to see. But again, I'm gonna always be a Stroud believer. I like what he represents as not just a football player, but as a human being. Just seems like a good overall guy. The locker room loves him. I mean, they defended that guy even after that horrible game from Pittsburgh. So that has to speak volumes in that aspect.
As they should. He's supposed to be the leader of the team.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of transitioning from NFL then to our favorite topic, some NBA. Let's start. Actually, you want to go college first?
Yeah, we can go college.
Let's start with March Madness, man, is right around the corner.
Yep, week away.
You know the seeds off the rip?
Don't know the seeds.
Let me see. Or the prediction.
I mean, I'm guessing the predictions would be Duke 1 seed, Arizona 1 seed, Michigan 1 seed. Who maybe,
Let me see.
would it be Florida or UConn 1 seed?
Let's see. You got 1 Duke, UConn,
Yeah.
Arizona, and Michigan.
Yep. Sounds about right. I mean, those have been like the most consistent, dominant teams this year.
Yeah.
And all of them played, tough schedules. None of them had like, an easy schedule. They all played tough teams, all had even non-conference played big games.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's pretty well deserved. I think those teams are kind of at a, March Madness. You never know what can happen, right? Like
Exactly.
That's the best part about it. But I think right now those teams are a level ahead of like the second tier of, like the Houstons and the Iowa States and Florida and all those guys. I think those top 4 predicted top seeds are a different level.
So early predictions for March Madness. Who do you got winning?
Honestly, bro, I'd have to say probably Michigan, bro. Michigan to me has seemed like the most complete team, like has everything from top to bottom, like, bigs, shooting, play, good defensively, plays well together, has a good point guard. I mean, I like UConn. I like Hurley.
They've been there, done that team too. So
yeah. I mean, I like Hurley. I love Hurley as a coach. I just don't know if they have as many pieces as Michigan. Arizona is a really good team, but I've also seen Arizona lose to, they lost a couple games recently. They lost to Kansas. They lost to, a few teams recently.
But that Big 12 in general is serious.
Big 12 is definitely serious.
To me, that's the best conference for basketball.
Yeah, currently, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, I remember it used to be the ACC.
Yeah.
ACC used to go crazy when we were younger. But, all the conferences are, like, different now. Like, teams have moved around.
Yeah.
Big 12 is definitely the top. That's where, my cousin Jalen, he played.
Yeah.
He played at Baylor last year, Cincinnati this year. They've been playing pretty well recently, but they're like last 4 out right now.
Okay.
But they could change it this week with the Big 12 tournaments.
Yeah, which, I mean, sorry, but I'm hoping U of H can take care of that.
I went to U of H when Cincinnati played U of H like 2 months ago.
Yeah, that was a close game, right?
No, they blew out Cincinnati by like
Oh, dang.
30.
Damn.
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, Cincinnati had some guys out. I mean, U of H has a solid team, right? Like Flemings is nice.
Yeah, San Antonio kid too.
Yeah, he's nice. I like the other freshman big that they got.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. Sharp is obviously a good shooter. I just, they just don't have, to me, I don't know. They don't have it's not like the same team as like.
Yeah. To me, it's only concerning because obviously I'm biased. I want U of H to win a natty, but the only thing that's concerning of me is they're depending on the freshmen to do everything.
I mean, if he's that good, he is that good, so it doesn't really matter. My biggest thing with U of H is the depth.
Yeah, agree.
Y'all really don't have any guard depth off the bench. You guys have bigs.
Yeah.
You have the big African dude that comes in off the bench.
And Tugler.
And no, he starts.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like off the bench, guys that you guys have, your bench is like super thin.
Yeah.
Like last year, you guys had guys that came off the bench.
Had like an 8-man starting lineup.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
You guys would have, guys coming in and it was like the same energy as the starters. This year's team, like you guys don't really have any depth off the bench.
Yeah. But I'm hoping Coach Sampson can just rally the boys up and really just fire them to get it done in March, because I really want to see him win one with U of H. Just what he means to U of H in general. I just hope he can get one when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
he's an old head, man.
I've known about Coach Sampson forever.
Yeah.
when I remember he used to be, wasn't he coach at Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, yeah.
When we were younger. Yeah, I mean it'd be cool if they won. I mean, you never know. March Madness, somebody has a good game, somebody has a bad game, or you come up with the right game plan.
Yeah,
you just never know what's going to happen on that day.
Imagine being at a national championship game and your team loses, and then you get interviewed right after they lose.
You, right?
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah, I believe it. I was rooting for you guys too. Well, I have a good question for you when it comes to March Madness because I saw
Let me hear it.
Saw this on First Take last week. Stephen A. Smith and Jay Will were talking about March Madness, and they were talking about Miami of Ohio. You know, they just went undefeated regular season. First question I have for you, do you think that Miami of Ohio should be in the tournament even if they don't win their conference tournament?
See,
with a perfect record, 31-0, haven't lost a game. Their only loss would be in the conference tournament.
Then that's a problem. And I feel like that's unfortunately going to hurt them just because of the conference.
Yeah, but I'm saying is you don't think that they're better than some of these high major teams that are on the bubble, on the brink? Because that would be
a topic to where I really have to like go in depth of like seeing their roster. Like, is it a senior heavy roster that gets it done? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have some older guys on their team with experience, but like for me, I think they should still be in the tournament because you got to think about it. They were going undefeated the whole year.
Yeah,
every single game. You know, I heard like an argument last week where they were saying like, oh well, they had some games recently where they had to go to overtime to win.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, they're undefeated. If you're undefeated, you're getting every team's best shot every night.
Yeah, and you're getting over the hump.
Yeah, so it's like you're getting every single team that you play is excited to play you because it's their chance to knock off, you know, the one undefeated team in college basketball.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like they should still be in the tournament. Going off of this question, though, then when I was watching First Take, Jay Will made the claim that Cinderella teams are dead in March Madness. He was saying this because now with NIL, you know, these guys that, you know, in the past would be averaging, you know, whatever, 15 to 20 points a game on a major team. You know, they'll do that, and then they'll leave to go to a high major to go come off the bench or be a role player and get paid, you know, good money and all this stuff. So he was saying his claim was that Cinderella teams are dead. What's your take on that?
Damn, I never really thought of it like that, but again, kind of like what he said with the NIL, it really does just have people moving quick, good and bad. Again, you want to see players get paid because the NCAA makes a lot of money, but just it sucks for the game that you kind of don't really see those.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's kind of I feel like it's kind of put a bit of a gap between like an even larger gap between like the smaller schools and majors. I wouldn't necessarily say it's dead though, because even last year, right? Yes, the whole Final Four was number one seeds.
Yeah.
But you still had upsets like, you know, McNeese State.
Yeah.
Who, you know,
dude, their manager got a contract out of that. Like that's how much attention that.
But like you still had some upsets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think this March Madness will be the proof, right?
Yeah.
I think that this year will be like, okay, if we have another year where whole Final Four is number one seeds,
then it's dead.
Then it's like you might have to consider it being dead. And it's like, you know, like with the NIL, bro, it's like a love-hate thing. Like, yeah,
agree.
Love for guys to like, you know, make money off, you know.
Also want them to love the game at the same time.
Yeah, but also, bro, there's just no, like, the rules are iffy, right? Like, nothing is clear-cut right now. That's why you got guys who, you know, it used to be like, oh, if you play professional basketball, period, like, you can't play in college.
Yeah. And now you can just suit up.
But it's also like all these guys from overseas, right? Like you got guys that were playing in top leagues overseas, you know, that were pros that are now coming over here to play college because they're getting paid.
Yeah, but I wonder how that slope has kind of been though at the same time, because I know in overseas, like the European, all that, like they can go pro quicker.
Well, yeah, because they don't have like how we have like AAU and
so that's basically what it is for them.
Well, they don't have they don't play for like a school, right? Like they play for the club of where they grow up.
Yeah.
And so it's like if you grow up in playing for a certain club, like you might play for their youth teams when you're young, and then as you develop.
So it's like it's kind of like development teams for them. Like they start young and then they keep growing to where they can potentially reach pro.
Yeah, or to where they'll sign them. I mean, there's guys playing in college right now that I played my last year overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Like the center for Michigan, Mara. He's from Spain. He's like 7'3".
Yeah.
I played him in Spain. The one guy on Duke, Sar. He's Italian. I played him my last year in Spain. Even the one guy who's a rookie for the Heat, he played at Illinois last year. He's from like Lithuania. I played him in Spain.
Oh, I think I saw him because they beat the Rockets recently.
Yeah. But there's a lot of guys that that I've played or whatever when I was overseas, and now they're playing in college.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's and then you had the guy that Baylor signed.
Yeah.
Who literally was drafted, played in the summer league. And yeah, he never played an NBA game, but he played in the summer league, and then Baylor signed him.
Yeah.
And he had been playing for, Barcelona in EuroLeague.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, is just the rules aren't, it's,
they'll find a way to, it's going to hurt people, but
we'll see. It's a mess right now.
I agree. But that was some good March Madness talk. Again, let us know your predictions, what you got. I'm going with the Cougs. Hopefully, finally, for 1 year, they can get it done. And Mr. AD's going with Michigan. So let us know what you guys think for your predictions. Fun topic now. We can discuss it. So last night, your guy got to go see the Spurs and Rockets in San Antonio. I'll be real. I ordered those tickets on Saturday night after UFC. I was just bored, and I was just like, you know what? I got to see KD play.
Yeah.
I got to see KD play. So I got it for a good deal. Super excited, anxious to get to Sunday. Sunday happens. And it did not go good. It did not go good at all. That was very, very depressing
game
for the Spurs, yeah. They almost put up 150 on us.
Yeah, y'all put up 125 or whatever it was.
Which
is crazy because you guys are supposed to have like top 5 defense.
Exactly. Offensive rebounds, all that. But I'll be real, man. I try to be a hater with Wemby, but that dude is a cheat code, and it's really insane to see in person.
I believe I haven't seen him in person yet, but I will one of these days.
Dog, it is insane.
I mean, I saw he had that one dunk driving down the lane. He drove the whole team and reversed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid.
Sometimes as I'm watching it, I'm just like this. I'm just like, it didn't even look real.
I believe it.
So
I mean, he's a freak. I mean, Spurs are going to be a problem going forward.
I hope not. I really don't. I really hope they see, like, I'm being a hater right now. I hope they go to the postseason and they see, like, oh, the lights are brighter. That's what I'm hoping.
It's not going to happen.
I know.
That's what makes them special.
Yeah.
And it's like they're young, but like they also have guys who have experience. Like,
they just have dogs.
Yeah, but also like, Wemby could drop 35 one night, and then the next night he could drop 12, but then Vassell drops 20, and then
Fox.
One game, Champagne could drop 25. Another game, Fox could drop 30.
Yeah, it's
Castle. Like they have a lot of good pieces, and they also play well together. You guys, I don't know, man.
It's gonna hurt.
I mean, bro, you guys are hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie, frustrating to watch.
Very.
In the beginning of the season, I thought you guys were playing really well.
Yeah.
And I know I made a comment before we started the episode that you didn't like.
Yeah, this hurt.
But I'll explain why.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the hot take of the day.
So I had told A-Rod before the episode started, I said the Rockets' problem right now, I said, in my opinion, is KD.
Man, that hurt to hear.
I say that KD as a player, I appreciate his greatness.
Yeah,
One of the best, one of
Six
the best
all-time scoring.
one of the best scorers of all time. Love watching him score the ball. But the reason why I say he's the problem right now is in the beginning of the season when y'all were playing really well, him and Sengun were playing really well together.
Agreed.
Like they were playing really well off each other. Like, they were using each other to make the game easier, get easy shots. Sengun was killing.
Yeah.
KD was, playing well. And it was making everyone's life easier.
Yeah.
Then you guys went through that stretch right before the All-Star break where you guys lost, like, I don't know, a bunch of games in a row against teams that you shouldn't have lost to. Like, you guys lost to the Kings twice.
I watched that, dude. I punched in the air that day.
You guys got whooped by the Hornets.
Yeah. But they were hot that day.
They were.
They were on a little streak.
But you guys lost a handful of games to teams you shouldn't have lost to.
Yeah.
And during that stretch, I saw multiple times where KD was over here, like, he was basically, like, during the game, blaming Sengun for certain things.
Yeah.
Or, he'd be, like, making faces or having negative reactions. And it just seems like ever since that stretch, they haven't been as, as in tune. And, like, you guys also lack shooting.
Big time. It is very disgusting.
Like, you got Reed Shepherd who can shoot, and then, after that, like, it's pretty iffy.
Yeah, it's very iffy.
Finney Smith, for whatever reason, he was great playing with Luka. For you guys, he can't hit a damn thing.
Yeah, and I mean, he didn't get to do a training camp, all that stuff. He kind of just was recovering from that injury and just went straight to it. I'll give him that, but I'm hoping I can see something different in the postseason with him.
I'm telling you, the only chance you guys got is if you get Freddie back. Also, you guys need. Oh no, Steven Adams, he's out for the
that
game.
hurt. I think that was the biggest hurt for us, especially. So last night, as I'm watching this game, the matchups were just horrible. Sengun's guarding Castle. Reed Shepherd was guarding Wemby.
Yeah, and
I was like, guys, what is? It looked like a shoot around for the Spurs against us last night, and it was very frustrating to see as a fan, especially when you're going to enemy territory, repping your team. And this is how they pay you back.
It's also, you guys have Capella, but you guys don't really play him much.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. I guess my other thing is, going into the trade deadline, you guys weren't really playing well.
Yeah.
And, like, if I was you guys, I would have made some sort of move.
Yeah, I agree.
Get some shooting.
Or a guard.
Yeah, point guard.
Something.
I knew they were trying to trade. They were trying to trade for somebody. I think it was Kobe White. They were trying to trade for Kobe White. And then it fell through, and he went to Charlotte.
I just give me Drew Holiday or something. That's all I wanted at the time, especially in Portland.
That's tough.
I was like, hey, you can make something happen. But I will say I respectfully disagree with Mr. Alex. KD, man, he's the engine. So last year, the Rockets complained about, no half-court offense, this, blah, blah, blah. This man, what he's doing at the age of 37, efficient. It's efficient. Now, Sengun, I'll be real. To me right now, that's the guy that's really letting us down. He has the most turnovers on the team. He's just not efficient like how he was in the beginning of the season, like how you stated. And it's just very frustrating to see. Teams are looking to attack him on defense through switches.
Definitely.
Everything. Like, everyone knows, like, he kind of just gives up.
Yeah, but also at the same time, and with what you said about KD, like, he offensively, I never said anything about KD's skill or greatness as a player.
Oh, yeah.
It had nothing to do with that. It's just when you're playing on a team and it's a long season.
Yeah.
Obviously, like,
you got to be patient.
Well, not even that. It's like, okay, if our chemistry sucks, then we're not gonna play great. Or if I'm over here selling you out all the time, like if we're on the same team and we're going through a bad streak and I'm over here selling you out and shit and pointing the blame on you and pointing the finger and all this other stuff all the time, then it's gonna mess with chemistry. Like my thing with KD, with what I said, wasn't about what he does for you guys as a team.
Yeah.
I'm saying is the way for you guys to be the best is if like him and Sengun are on the same page or playing together.
Have to.
And you're right, they are attacking Sengun on defense. But the other thing I'll say is there was a play the other day. I forgot who you guys were playing specifically, and it was, everyone was like moving, and KD basically like didn't move on defense. Like he was in help or something, and he was supposed to slide over and take whoever it was who like crashed the boards or like drove to the basket, and he didn't move. And then he like grabbed Jabari Smith and started blaming him, yelling at him, being like, "What are you doing?" But in reality, in the read, KD's the one that should have picked him up. But that's what I'm saying is like, yes, they are targeting Sengun, right? But
and Reed, I hate to see that.
But at the same time, okay, they're targeting him, but there's 4 other people on the court. What, you guys are just gonna leave him on an island and be like, "Oh, yep, go ahead." Or like, "Oh, Sengun gets blown by, we're just gonna watch him score."
I agree. But also too, it just made me think the main guy that's kind of calling out the team is Coach.
Yeah, but
he be pretty reckless with it too.
I mean, he's a great coach, but I'll say
he fumbled a bag though. Shout out Nia Long.
Fags.
Yeah.
He's a great coach, but I don't think that, again, like the team y'all have is like it doesn't fit what he wants to do.
Yeah, I don't even think, even if we had Fred, I still don't think that's the missing piece.
I mean, you guys would be better.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a championship tier team then.
I honestly think you guys should have took James back.
Don't get me emotional, man. They said he tried to come back. James tried to come back to the H, and we didn't make it happen.
He wanted to come back, and Udoka said, "No, we don't want him."
I would have said, Jabari, pack your bags. Eason, pack your bags. GG's. That's it. So, but into basketball talk more. I know we were discussing the Rockets a little long, but I do want to say it was cool to see Jason Tatum is back.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, right?
Is that not insane? 10 months from Achilles.
From Achilles. It's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. Both games I seen him play, a little nervous for him.
Oh, yes. Just anytime he lands, right? Like, you just never know.
I mean, you can tell, right, that he's still, like, he's kind of guarded a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's pretty incredible that he's, out there even playing.
How exciting is that for just, like, sports in general, of how quick these injuries are starting to, like, ACL injuries used to be like, okay, you're done for it, like that's your career
for sure.
Now it's like, hey,
the only problem is like, yes, it's awesome to see, but at the same time, I'll say that with the way things are today, there's way more like injuries. Like
agree.
Like a lot more, especially like recently, like the Achilles and people getting the calf injuries. Like there's been like a lot of people with calf strains all the time, which even can lead to Achilles, kind of like with KD.
That's where it starts. When this calf starts tightening, they say that's when the Achilles is starting to talk to you a little.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's incredible that he's back playing. I'm not gonna lie,
they're dangerous.
I hate to say it,
they're dangerous.
I think they're gonna end up being the number 1 seed in the East.
Yeah, they can have that, but I'm really hoping, again, this is me being biased, I really hope Cleveland can get it done. I need James Harden to win a ring. I don't care who it's with anymore.
I mean,
I really don't.
No, Cleveland has a chance of coming out of the East, definitely, especially if they get healthy. Like, even they don't even have Strus. Strus hasn't played all year.
Dang.
Strus is a nice player. But Cleveland made a lot of really solid moves around the deadline.
Yeah.
But I think
the Garland trade to me was pretty wild though, because I mean you never know, a young guy.
They needed it.
Yeah,
him and Mitchell weren't gonna win. Like it was a small guard backcourt. They were too small.
And I mean LA. Who wouldn't be mad from going from Cleveland to LA?
Yeah, I mean he was happy that he got traded to.
Yeah,
and he's been playing all right since he got there, but. No, I mean, Cleveland will definitely compete, but I think Boston's going to be the number 1 seed. Detroit's only like 2 games up now.
They're just too young. I think they're just too young.
They don't have enough. They don't have enough creating, like facilitating. The only playmaker they have is Cade.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't.
They're fun to watch. They play bully ball. They're very aggressive, fast.
They are, but they need. I think they need some more playmaking other than just Cade. They also need They need a backup point.
Yeah, I don't even know who they're.
I mean, right now they play some young guys. They play like Dennis Jenkins, who to start the year was like a two-way player.
Yeah.
And then they also play, the one kid that's always like getting into with people. I can't remember his name, but he's like, he's a scrappy player off the bench. I can't remember his name. But no, they play hard, but they just don't have enough depth, enough playmaking.
So you got Boston making it out the East?
No, I didn't say that. I said
just
Boston's
one seed.
Going to be the one seed coming out of the East.
I'm really hoping Cleveland, man.
I think it could be Cleveland or Boston. The only team you got to be careful about, though, of course, is New York.
Oh yeah, dang! I feel disrespectful. I just kind of brushed them off.
You got to be careful about New York, but the only thing with New York is, they'll play good for a while, and then like I watched them yesterday against the Lakers, and they were crap.
Collapse.
But at the same time, though, like I don't know, like with Tibbs, I feel like they played just kind of like more like dogs.
Yeah.
Mike Brown, I know he's a really good coach, but like yesterday I was watching the game and the whole fourth quarter, they made a run, but the whole fourth quarter he didn't make any subs, and he rocked with this lineup that was Brunson, Clarkson, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. The only issue is Bridges didn't make a field goal the whole game.
Yeah.
He was 0 for the whole game. And he sat Josh Hart the whole fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. And I feel like Josh Hart, he's not over here. He's not.
He's a spark, though.
Yeah, he's like the heart.
Yeah.
Of the team, right? Like, he might not always, he's not over here, going one-on-one every play, going to get you a bucket. But,
he's going to get you like 6+ rebounds.
Yeah, and he's going to make plays. He's going to get offensive rebounds, putbacks, steals, run the floor. Like, he does all the little things. And so New York is a sleeper team, but they're just so like up and down.
Yeah.
But you never know, because, last year in the playoffs last year were crazy.
They were.
And then, you never know what can happen in the playoffs.
Now, the fun side to talk about, probably the conference that's going to end up winning a title, just don't know who, the West side.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about it. I know you said the Spurs look kind of dangerous out there. But just, again, you still got the Nuggets. You got Oklahoma City, who still...
I hate Oklahoma City.
I do, too, with a passion.
I think Oklahoma City is my least favorite team to watch in the NBA.
Why?
The way that the referees allow them to play on defense, and then offensively you can't touch them.
Yeah.
It is like nauseating to watch. Like it is the most lopsided that I have ever seen a team, because it's not like, yes, Shea gets a lot of foul calls and goes to the free throw line, but it's not just him. Like, they let their whole team freaking just like dog people on defense.
I mean, you've seen Dort.
Let them, but it'll be Dort, it'll be Kenrich Williams, it'll be Jalen Williams, it'll be Caruso, the whole team. Like, it'll be like on defense, they can grab, push, do whatever, and the team playing them can't touch them.
Yeah, can't breathe on them.
It's the most lopsided thing I've ever seen in the NBA, and I can't stand it. So that's why I absolutely hate them. I hate watching them. See,
I'm glad we got a good one.
Yeah,
because I've always bashed Oklahoma, just Oklahoma in general, just disgusting to me.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
I'm sorry. Hopefully, just for the casino.
No, I mean, it was for some basketball stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It was all right. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But no, Oklahoma City, not a fan. Denver, I love Denver.
Yeah.
Love Denver. I love Denver's team.
A little cautious. Murray is a little injured now, but he'll be good.
Be all right. I mean, bro, they're so deep. Like, it doesn't really matter. They haven't had their whole team the whole year.
Yeah.
At one
Even
point,
when Jokic wasn't playing, they were still
winning.
Yeah.
But at one point or another, they've had somebody injured the whole season, and they still are where they're at. They're still winning games. If they get the whole team, they have everything: shooting, bigs, defense, playmakers. Yeah. I mean, they even just signed Tyus Jones.
Yeah. That's a solid pickup.
Another, backup point. But like they have everything, bro. Shooting.
Yeah.
They have shooting everywhere. Watson's still hurt. When Jokic was out, he turned into like a really good, key player.
Agree.
I mean, I love Denver. I think they can come out of the West. San Antonio's dangerous.
I hate it so much, man.
San Antonio's dangerous, but the only thing I will say is like, yeah, they are young.
Yeah, that's it. That's really it. Just you don't know what the experience is going to be like. That's the only thing you are questionable with them. Much as that sucks to say.
It's also because in the playoffs, right? Like it's best of 7.
Yeah,
you're not playing one game, and whoever wins the game that night, whoever's the best team that night wins. Like we haven't seen Wemby in a 7-game series.
Yeah,
we haven't seen Castle in a 7-game series. So it's like we don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, they just haven't seen that playoff environment yet. So
yeah, and it's also you never know with matchups, right? Because once it gets to the playoffs, that's what makes it so great. Is the good teams make adjustments and coaches make adjustments to completely change series.
Yeah,
and you never know what can really come out of it.
Real quick before we move on from NBA, give me your MVP for the league right now.
Oof, MVP. That's tough. I mean, bro, there's been so many people out this year. It's hard to come up with MVP. I mean, honestly, and this is the most non-biased answer I could say, because I don't like the Celtics at all. I hate the Celtics. I've never liked them. But I would have to say that Jaylen Brown would be a pretty solid candidate just because nobody expected Boston to be a playoff team this year. Everyone thought this was going to be a gap year with Tatum out. And they started off with the beginning of the season, like they had no bigs.
Yeah.
I mean, Keita is good, but he was he rode the bench last year. He never really played.
Yeah.
So everyone thought it was going to be a gap year, and for them to be where they're at, not miss a beat, and be the second seed in the East.
He was the backbone
with Tatum coming back. It's pretty incredible. And again, not biased at all because I've never been a Jaylen Brown fan.
Yeah.
Just because him and Tatum have always been successful, but I always feel like he's kind of fought the narrative, right? He's always fought the narrative of it should be his team.
Yeah.
He's never wanted to be oh yeah, I'm Robin to Tatum.
Yeah.
He's always, tried to fight the narrative of that, when in reality I'm if you're winning, who really gives a shit?
Yeah. But, and he got a finals MVP.
Yeah, and he got a finals MVP. But I think he's a good candidate. That was probably the only person I could really say, because everybody else has missed a whole lot of games. I mean, I love Jokic.
Yeah.
I love Joker. So I mean, I'll always say Joker. I think Joker's, incredible. He does everything.
Yeah. I'm not gonna even say mine. I'm just biased.
What are you gonna say, KD?
Yeah, I'm gonna say KD.
Bro,
he's 37.
If you guys were the number 1 seed in the West, then I would consider it.
Number 3's nice. It's there. Number 3's there. You're still making noise,
but you're not there.
That's fair.
Number 3 is there, but you're not there.
I don't think you understand how much I'll be real. I've never been that big of a KD fan till he got to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing it, I'm just wow, I took this for granted.
No, it's funny because when KD was with the Thunder, when we were younger, I loved KD. There was one point where KD was my favorite player in the league at one point.
Damn.
Just because I liked watching him play. But bro, when he went to Golden State, I thought that was a weak move.
Yep.
They just beat you in the playoffs,
exactly,
and then you go join them. That's weak. That's 1. 2. I think he's too sensitive.
Yeah.
All the. But
that's what I like about him. I feel like he's just real. I feel he'll. Again, that's my burner account. That wasn't his. I just want the people to know that was all me. So.
Nah, bro, it's too much. He's over here just going back and forth with fans for no reason.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Anytime people in the media say stuff I don't know, bro. His take on basketball, on when he was talking about USA basketball and all this stuff, his take was outrageous. Can't even get into that because I think it was the dumbest answer ever.
What are we talking about?
He was talking about how basically he was complaining about the narrative about European players catching up with the rest of the world, with like USA players, and that's what the conversation was about. And he made the conversation, he made it like racial and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just don't. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
And I just think he. Like, bro, there's no reason why can't you just give everyone their flowers,
yeah,
right? Like,
that's the world in general.
Well, it's also the other thing is he made it racial, but it's like, bro, like there's like Wemby's European, he's black, he's French. And so it's like you're saying a comment that it's not necessary.
That's fair.
But I love his greatness. Like I respect him as a player, his talent, but it's just like all the extracurricular stuff that he does is just like unnecessary.
Yeah. Well, I love it. I love when he talks crap. That's it.
Hey, hope y'all win one, man.
I hope I could see one. Moving on from NBA, man, we had a weekend, and I'm glad I got AD with me now because the guy watches UFC. I know a lot of people always talk to me about, hey, I know you watch a lot of UFC. Why don't you talk about it as much on the broadcast? I got the perfect guy for it now. It was a fun weekend. Holloway versus Oliveira.
Yeah, a lot of people were happy about it.
Yeah,
because Oliveira put him on the ground.
That's it.
And the BMF, they want to see,
they want to see people bang,
point at the ground, throw them.
I mean, he did when they did do that at the end.
Yeah.
He kind of slid. He kind of got him there.
But it's like to the fan that wants to see the stand up people swinging, throw down. Of course, they're going to be hating and be like, oh, this sucks. We don't want to see this.
Yes.
But like the people that actually like appreciate the sport or like understand, like, because at the end of the day, like the goal is to win the fight.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how you win the fight, but it's like whenever, just the trend I see is like whenever there's, the UFC and it's, main event and ends up being one of those fights where, people are controlling it on the ground. A lot of people complain.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say. But it's like at the end of the day, the other guy's goal throughout camp should be to prepare for that.
Exactly.
To guard against that so that they can't put him on the ground. It's kind of like with O'Malley, right? Before he won his last fight and he lost the 2 against Merab.
Yeah. Like, you got to face him twice.
Yeah.
And you didn't make no adjustments.
And he didn't make any. And people would complain, well, like, oh, the fight sucked. It was on the ground the whole time.
Yeah. Well,
then do something about it.
Exactly. You had the reach advantage. You had the height advantage. So.
Yeah, but no, it was a fun weekend. There's a lot of drama because the whole White House card, and there's drama even today from it. I was reading about it today.
But real quick, I did want to say, kind of piggybacking off you with the Oliveira stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to understand controlling someone like that for 5 rounds.
Oh, brutal.
Like that's where you appreciate that. Like I get it, UFC, you're thinking swinging and banging, but when you're at the elite level like that, a main event, and you just dominate your opponent by controlling him on the ground, and he dominated him in striking too, if we're being honest.
He controlled the entire fight.
The entire fight was it was all Oliveira. So it was, to me, it was really cool to see that. I had a coworker. I love that I got a coworker that talks UFC with me too. He was just sending me so many memes of Max Holloway. He kept telling me he's blessed, all that stuff. And I don't know why. I was just saying, like, I'll be real, because I love Max Holloway. Mm-hmm. I don't want to think like, oh, I wanted him to lose so bad. Like, my heart told me Oliveira, but my mind was telling me Holloway. So when Oliveira got it done, I was just like, dude, this is what I needed. This is what I wanted, because I feel like he was definitely a big underdog in that situation, because BMF, we've been seeing what Max been putting people down with. So
yeah.
But that's what I wanted to say with my little take on that. Now to what you were saying, UFC Freedom 250
Yeah, a lot of drama.
was announced.
Yeah, a lot of drama.
And I agree with it, man, because I really was like super excited about, what's Dana cooking up, and
Bro,
when I saw it, I was just like,
It was pretty disappointing. I'm not
Right?
gonna lie, yeah. And then all this John Jones drama.
yes,
From today.
that's what happened today.
Oh, so basically,
I heard Dana talk about it post conference.
He at the conference, Dana White was saying John was saying John Jones was never in consideration for the fight.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
that they were never considering him. But then John Jones came out today and said that Dana White was lying, and that they had been in negotiations over the last week, but that he was looking to get a payout, kind of what they were offering him to fight Aspinall, which was $30 million.
Which that's the fight everyone thought was going to happen.
Yeah, but what happened was because you know how Dana White has his boxing now, right?
Yeah.
And so he had just paid Conor Benn $15 million to join whatever it is, Zuffa Boxing.
Yeah.
And basically they offered John Jones around what they gave Conor Benn, which was $15 million. So
And that's disrespectful.
They lowballed him.
That's disrespectful.
And so then John Jones and his team countered, and then Dana basically, went ahead and just made the card. And then and put it out. So originally the fight was supposed to be Pereira and John Jones.
See, that's what it made me think, like, okay, this was worth the wait. This was worth the anticipation.
Yeah, because even though, like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, is Ilya and Gaethje?
Yeah, that's still a banger.
That's a great fight, but like, should that be the headliner?
No, that should be like a co-main or
like
something
if
like that.
like if John Jones and Chama were gonna fight, that should be the main event.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
I agree.
Without a doubt, that should have been the main event. The fact that they're not making it the main event is trash.
It's disgusting.
I also feel like, obviously he hasn't fought in years, but like if you're not, like, when is McGregor ever going to fight? If you're not going to put him on this card?
I was telling people, because they kept saying, like, ESPN MMA even tweeted about it, saying, like, Conor's in negotiations for the White House card and blah, blah, blah. I was like, guys, we've heard this story for I don't know how long. Like,
yeah, it's been years now.
It's kind of like, stop getting your hopes up. Like,
yeah, but at the same time, he's under contract. Like, he has fights to...
He owes them.
He owes them like 2 more fights under his contract. But like with the whole lowballing John Jones, I think it's the same thing with him. Like, they were saying today that they think they're going to try to lowball him,
which is crazy.
The same amount. But they were saying that, like, Conor McGregor, they should be looking to, like, if they really want him to fight, they'll have to pay him like 70.
I mean,
but
I'm sure he got that when he boxed Floyd.
Yeah, but it's also it's not even just, okay, yeah, he hasn't fought in 2 years, but it's beyond what John Jones and Conor McGregor do in the octagon.
You think of UFC, that's the first names.
It's what they bring to the event.
Yes, the traction they bring.
Right, and this is supposed to be like the biggest UFC event ever.
I mean, it's at the White House.
Yeah, I know.
It's insane.
And they don't have, top dogs on it, which kind of sucks.
And it's crazy to me, too, because, I mean, let's be real. John Jones, that's Dana's favorite fighter.
Yeah, but I don't know, Dana.
He's about his money. He's about his money.
Yeah, but bro, ever since John, prematurely retired.
Yeah.
After his, his last fight, bro, he's been salty ever since. Like, he's always, he just kind of has this attitude about him where he's, super salty, and he's not wanting to, like, be upfront and clear about stuff. And the one, I forget his name, the one UFC insider with the glasses. He's always... he has, like, his own podcast.
Bisping.
No, not him. He's like...
with the eye, right?
No, he's
Dominic Cruz?
He wears glasses. He's not a former fighter. He's just an insider.
I'm trying to... Ariel Hawani?
Yeah, him. I was listening to him today, and he was saying... like that Dana White's lying. Like, UFC was in negotiations with John Jones, and
they hate him.
And he was over here. Dana White was saying that, John Jones, the doctor said that he has arthritis in his hip.
Yeah,
and, he needs hip replacement, And so then Dana White told the reporters, like, you know, because they asked him, so are you saying that John Jones is done fighting in the UFC? And John Jones would say, like, yeah, that would be accurate. Or Dana White said, yeah, that would be accurate.
Yeah.
So then John Jones today came out with this long post being like, you know, I'm gonna clear the air and, you know, give the truth to all the fans, and said that, yeah, he has arthritis in his hip, but he can fight. He said he literally got stem cells in his hip a week ago because he was preparing to start camp this week for the White House event. And yeah, bro, so it just sounds like
Dana fumbled.
It just sounds like Dana's on some shady stuff, man.
I agree.
And I don't know, bro, like they've been, obviously there's still been some good events recently,
I love the Paramount stuff besides the little in and out it keeps doing.
Yeah, but my thing is, bro, I feel like there's fights that they're not, like, there are better fights out there that they're not giving us.
Exactly.
Like, there are better fights out there that, like, can happen now that he's just, like, not making happen.
And that's the main thing that I always talked about to my friends or just people in general, like why I like UFC more than boxing, because they just put best of best off the rip. Now, over the past couple of years, like as you're saying, I haven't been seeing that. I've kind of been seeing like they're protecting fighters. Like we haven't seen Islam fight in a minute.
No.
You know, I will say I'll always give my hat off to Volk because he'll always fight no matter.
Or even like, okay, why isn't Sean O'Malley fighting Peter
Young
at the White House event? Sean O'Malley said that's who he asked for. That's who he wanted to fight. And why isn't he fighting him?
That was
like there's, you know, like there's fights that they can do, and they're doing like these, oh, let's do this fight before we do that fight.
Exactly.
But this is supposed to be the biggest event, so like, what are you waiting for?
Exactly. And I mean, Topuria versus Gaethje, again, not knocking it down. That's a cool main event, but I just feel like for something big like this, that could have been like a third. It
was even like, okay, Pereira giving up his belt, right? Giving up his title
to go heavyweight.
I think that was the writing on the wall. Okay, he's going heavyweight. Like that's what we all thought.
Yeah.
But then when you think he's going heavyweight, nobody thought, oh, he's gonna go fight Gain.
Yeah.
Like nobody thought that, and Gain didn't even like. I saw something today where this is gonna be his 4th title shot, and he hasn't won.
Yeah, he hasn't really earned his way to a title shot like it should be. But again, it's heavyweight, so that division's really hard to really.
Heavyweight's on its ass right now.
Yeah, but that was very frustrating to see. I still hope it's a banger card.
I mean, you have a lot of good fighters on there.
Yeah, real BMF champion is gonna put Gaethje out in the White House, which is kind of sad to see an American probably get knocked out.
That Gaethje Patty fight though.
I hope I love Justin. I hope I see that, but Tuporia's just dude's in another level, man.
He's different. I'm glad to see he's back. He's going to be back fighting again.
Yeah,
just because he's been on a little hiatus for a while.
Yeah, with the wife situation.
Yeah, that was messy.
But speaking of that, we didn't even discuss that.
What are you going to talk about?
Dak. Dak Prescott really doesn't want to win any type of ring.
Don't do that.
Yeah, my bad.
Hey, man, sign that prenup, man.
Yeah, dude, we had a discussion with that. So prenups.
Yeah.
In that type of situation, I think you said it best when we talked about it earlier. Mm-hmm. If you love someone so much, like that's your partner, that's your for life, I feel like a prenup should not be an issue.
Yeah, like why is it that big of a deal? If you plan on being with that person for the rest of your life, why are you so against a prenup? Obviously, if you're that much against signing a prenup, it's because like
you're hesitant. You're over. You know what I mean?
You're hesitant, or you want an out, while knowing that, okay, if you do get an out, if you do leave, I'm going to be sitting on millions.
Yeah, and it just doesn't look good because you just signed that 240.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It looks bad. Like they were going to get married next month.
Yeah,
and they got a kid together. And
2,
everything.
I think. 2-1.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, bro, like if you're that in love, like why do you even care that much about signing the prenup?
Yeah,
but supposedly at the party that they had on
the little joint party.
Yeah, they got in a big argument and like called it off. They sent out like an email to all the people they invited saying that it's a wrap.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But I mean, again, shout out Dak. That's a rare Cowboys W. That's probably our first dub of the year.
Hey, protect your bag, brother.
Yes, protect your bag. I wanted to talk to you. Here's a fun one. Mm-hmm. The last two to kind of close out the episode. What is your go-to coping mechanism? Healthy or toxic?
I mean, in my past, I used to have a lot of toxic ones that were not beneficial. It was kind of more suppressing the issue and kind of avoiding, but it was like an escape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would say nowadays, working out.
Yeah.
For me personally, I get up every morning early and, get up every day and eat something and work out. That's how I start my day every day. Positive endorphins makes you feel good going into the day. You starting off your day, you accomplish something difficult.
Yeah.
And it sets the tone for the day. So I would say me personally working out. Another one could be, music. Obviously in the past, when I could, it was hooping always. Hooping was always the best coping mechanism. I mean, nowadays, right? Like, I can go shoot.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
It's crazy how much that clears your mind too. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's just a different type of zone.
It's just an outlet.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I just feel like I'm copying you. Like prior, because I'll be real. Right now, I'm in track season, so it's very draining. Like it's long. So I've been a bum lately and haven't been like working out. But before that, like during basketball season, during football season, I was working out 3 times a week. Yeah. And I could, especially after school, like getting home, all that stress it felt like it was just leaving my body. Mm-hmm. So that was like a big, good coping mechanism for me to feel like less stress. As this season's been going on with track, I have been feeling a little stressed just because I know I'm not in that just routine of just really getting that sweat out and just letting out. I'm kind of just, I'm here. I don't get to see my kids some days, and that kind of it messes with you, because you're just like, sure. Man, I leave here at 6. I get back at home after a track meet at like 11, just because I live in the boonies.
Yeah, bro, you live out here.
Yeah.
You live out here in the boondocks.
Yeah, but that's definitely mine. Again, just exercising is just so good for just your mental in general, physically and mentally. Just exercising.
Definitely, I agree. So, I mean, hey man, get in with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say my guy has been getting people right. I'll give Jemiah a shout out. You looking good, man. You looking good, man. You're moving different. I ain't seen you move like this in a minute, so it's been.
My boy's getting in shape.
So
get in with me, man.
I told Alex, I said, hey man, don't worry, I'll hit you, especially after track season. So. Because I'm done with sports for the year.
We'll get you right. So then we'll get you in shape. So then you'll be hooping in the tournaments like A-Rod in 2016.
Oh man, yeah. I hope. My last question for you.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lie that you were told growing up?
Biggest lie?
Yeah.
Dang, that's tough.
I feel like that's hard because you come from a very humbling, nice, great. I love this dude's family. Like,
yeah, I mean, I wasn't really told a lie. I would just say, I mean, I don't really have any crazy lies, bro. I mean, my parents didn't really like lie to me about stuff to like hide things from me.
Yeah, like, well, not just that, just in general, like coming up with something you thought like, oh, as an adult now, like, oh, that doesn't, like mine personally would be that money can't buy happiness.
Oh yeah, I mean money can definitely buy happiness.
Yeah,
it can for sure.
It can, but like not to a point to where I feel like the world's given to me. Like I feel like the main thing is like for us girl dads, those girls worth anything.
Oh yeah, for
sure. You know what I mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. I mean, that's why there's a lot of people. It's like in anything in life, some people might have a lot of money, they might be rich, but inside or in their day-to-day life, deep down, they might be miserable because they're alone. Yeah, or they don't have any.
They can't trust anybody.
They don't have anyone, or they don't have anything. Right? Like there's different ways to look at life, different perspectives to feel like you're rich in life, right?
Yeah,
Other than just dollar signs. Does money definitely bring happiness to people? For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's a good one. I mean, bro, I don't really have any crazy lies. I mean, I think one lie that we were all kind of told growing up was like, as a kid, when you're going to school, everyone always used to be like, "Oh, you have to be successful, you have to go to college." I think that was one of the biggest lies that people told us.
Yeah, and it's good and bad too, because I mean, you just see how people who didn't go that traditional college route, of how they're still, I mean, the trade.
Yeah, there's still lanes to find your way, right? I think even now more than ever, with how society has developed,
Yeah,
I think there's more ways than ever than a traditional route to find a career or find a lane in life. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different ways nowadays to make money other than just the typical lane or career of going to clock in at some job working for a corporation. You know what I mean?
Agree. And I feel like that's the cool thing about this generation, is they've kind of, I mean, obviously they're still pushed to, of course, go to college if you want to, but at the same time, there's not that much judgment of, oh, I didn't go to college. Yeah. That's how it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm not saying that like, oh, college isn't beneficial, right? Like especially with, it depends on what you want to do.
Exactly.
Right. Like, if
and you still make connections, all that.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot of times nowadays it can be about like, who
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, yeah, obviously if you're trying to be a doctor, right, you need to go to school.
Agree.
To be a doctor.
You have to. Please go to school to be a doctor.
I'm not sitting over here being an advocate for like, oh, screw college. Don't go. It's a waste of time. Not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, growing up, I remember all the adults and everybody, whether it was teachers, mentors, whoever, were always pushing this narrative of like, oh, you have to go to college after high school. You have to go to college. And so like, that was what we all thought.
Yeah.
But then I know so many people that didn't go to college and, found their lane in life and are successful.
Yeah.
So that would probably be my biggest lie.
See, that was a good one. I knew you had something brewing. So
I had to hear yours first.
Yeah. Money can't buy happiness, but it does buy happiness at the same time.
It can make you happy.
Yeah, I agree. But dude, that was that was an hour 10 of just straight cooking.
Yes.
Again, guys, AD's going to be a regular. I'm very super excited that he agreed to be a part of this journey with me. He's definitely someone who's always uplifted me in general, whether it's from basketball to being a father. This has been a guy I can always count on, and I'm really glad to have you a part of it.
Yeah, man, I'm honored to be a part of the podcast, man.
So
I look forward to continuing.
Yeah, and just keep building from there. Probably further out we can get some guests to really chop it up with, but I mean, I kind of wraps it up unless you got anything else you wanted to say.
I'm good, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Again, thank you guys for checking out the Rodcast. Tune in next week. Again, I'm your guy A-Rod, my guy AD.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.